Good day, and welcome back to another World of Warcraft video. In this video, we are going to be taking a look at glyphs and basically just covering what are glyphs, how do you get them, how do they work, etc. So, what are glyphs? Glyphs are basically transmog for your spells. Originally, glyphs had a greater purpose. They were actually buffs that you could apply to spells. And they had different versions of them. I remember one that was crazy. It would remove the daze effect from being hit whilst in cheetah form, or whilst applying the cheetah buff from hunters. It was like the best one ever. But basically, they removed a lot of these, and now they're kind of like QRL slash transmog for skills. For example, you can see on screen that my spectral sight enemies glow red. Now if I apply a glyph to spectral sight, it's going to change the color of those enemies to green. So they work as like basically a transmog effect for some of your skills. Now some classes have more than others, but generally speaking, you can apply these to quite a few skills, and most times they are a purely cosmetic effect visually nowadays. They don't really do anything much else. When you apply a glyph to a skill, it gets applied in your spellbook, and you'll see a little symbol in the top right hand corner on the spell indicating that the spell has a glyph active. You can see here that the enemies now glow green, which is pretty cool. Now, like I said, some classes have more than others, and some classes have more exciting ones than others. Glyphs got, dumbed down. I want to say dumbed down, but it's a better term, but I guess that's an okay term. Glyphs got reduced in scope due to the fact that they wanted to reduce complexity of builds. Like I said, glyphs really kind of changed up the game, and you could you had to choose between different glyphs for different spells depending on what they actually did, like removing days on aspect of the cheetah, for example, or applying aspects of the cheetah as a group AoE buff. Some of these they've worked into talents, others they've just flat out removed. You can see some demonstration of some of the different glyphs, like the different wing effect glyphs that I currently have. You'll also see different fell energy glyphs. It's green, and then I can change it to blue. So your class will have different options, but generally speaking, they're purely cosmetic. So if you're someone who's looking for a one-up or an advantage, then you're not going to get that. You're not going to get like a power boost from glyphs, but they're very cool cosmetically. So how do you get them? Well, it's pretty simple. You either buy them on the auction house. There's plenty of options. Like I said, some classes have more than others, and the more grandiose effect ones are generally more expensive, just due to their popularity. But a lot of them are pretty affordable. I think the most expensive is the chameleon glyph, which is like 1,200 gold, which in today's market is not a lot of money. Most glyphs are just not expensive, so you should have pretty good access to them, which I think a lot of players can appreciate. I think some of the really cool ones, like Glyph of Cracked Ice, is really, really awesome. I always have that on a ton of my characters. But yeah, there's plenty of really cool little cosmetic ones that you can just buy and kind of touch up with. If you're looking to avoid buying, then you need to get into Herbalism and Inscription. Inscription gives you access to glyphs. Preferably, you also need to do Inscription from older expansions, starting with Classic, moving into TBC, moving into Watlick, moving into the older expansions, because they actually just had more glyphs at the time. Like I said, glyphs were changed, I believe, in Mr. Pandaria significantly, which means that the vast majority of glyphs were just kind of reconverted into cosmetic ones, and a lot of them come from Classic, TBC, Watlick, and MOP. So you will see, like, if we go to the current one, Dragonflight, it's like 2 glyphs, whereas you go to Classic, it's like 35. So if you are looking to craft them, just know you're going to have to focus on older crafting specs. But that's it from me. Just a very nice, brief video so that you know everything you need to know. But yeah, that's basically going to be it from me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, see you guys next time. Till then, bye.